Hey, they say it ain't over till it's over, and let me tell you, this one definitely ain't over.
Definitely. Oh. 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 Buffering a little bit.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Philadelphia Eagles.
We got some TVs.
Has this one teed up, and off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees the crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere.
Dang. See Bird in the building. What's up, see Bird? See Bird in the house?
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith.
What kind of animation was that?
And he'll go down, but not before getting us inside the 30. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
What? You don't see that? I thought I had the ball. Oh my goodness. How lucky can these people get? You think he's gonna go?
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Jump!
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown,
All he has to do is
26
jump,
yards.
kick it, knock it
and
down,
the Eagles will
anything.
jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
Right
and
there.
what an
The
advantage
ball
for them.
right
They're
at his
already
neck.
clicking one drive in. Didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they like, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
In the house?
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line.
He's just gonna make me catch the ball. I seen I put on conservative, man. Put on conservative.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 15. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. 11 coming.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Did y'all see him when you go back, man? They were not going to get that first down.
2 feet short of the marker.
I'm wide
4th
open
down.
out there. All I need is
If this were baseball, we
5
call this
yards.
small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
Here we go. 11
all
MT tape. 11 MT tape.
the time. They got the letters on the screen, so I can't see the left side. I have to use this.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. And he's got Hurst, his tight end. Finding space at the 40. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Avonte Maddox. And the Eagles are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
I said, man, that ball is not going to
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Hurts sets up to throw it. He's got a man. Complete.
He's high-balling. That's what he's doing.
Philadelphia.
That's the problem my dudes didn't
A.J.
get at.
Brown with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
They won't jump.
Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him.
That don't really work.
You make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
You can't do nothing about that, though.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
It's up to the game.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
That shit.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. In motion goes the tight end.
They still won't let me do it. Get over there.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defensive credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Ready?
2 seconds to go, first quarter.
I can't even see the screen.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Burrow escaping. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter.
Cedric Johnson in the building.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
They don't even want me to see the screen. This game is stupid, man.
They'll set up to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
They got off the top the words
on
and stuff
4th down, Drew Chrisman on to punt.
So you can't see the screen. He highballing like crazy.
And they will get to this one and down it at the 13-yard line.
So I'm going to do this. I put it on, play the receiver. I may have to take the speed off and put it on balance. It might be kind of crispy.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
2 yards on the pickup there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Let's go now.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here's Hurts to throw. He's going deep for Brown.
Pick man, pick man, pick man!
And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
He's not going to do Hail Mary. That's the thing.
Here we go. Here we go. Pass for 11. Pass for 11.
Wait a minute. He picked Hail Mary.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts.
I told you. I knew it.
Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
I knew it had to be, I knew it was something like that. I knew it. Now he's going to try me again with this tight cover.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They run behind center with Gainwell. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. If this defense wants to stay in this ball game, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. But let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works. Sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, they were on guard. Incomplete.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Hurts. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Almost set him up.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Yeah, the high ball thing, the only thing I'm worried about, the other stuff, I can,
On 1st down, Hurts. And it's
incomplete.
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I'm in front.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. Well, I mean, it hadn't been a picture-perfect first half for this defense to this point, but that's a big play to get them right back in the ballgame.
And I think that changes their mind frame. Now they're saying to themselves, hey, we're still in this. And even though our offense hasn't done anything, we've had our troubles on our own right,
this game.
We still made a play right there that could change the course of this game.
All my do
Great job delivering.
They won't let you react to it. They won't let you react to it. He probably can't believe I used that coverage.
Shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
You definitely can't react to it. And I'm using man coverage now.
We'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
He ain't been getting it no more. But he keep going back to it. He figured eventually I'm going to get him. What are you going with that?
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost
Yeah,
better
he running nothing but
that you just
cheese
throw the
plays out
pick
there.
six and you come right
I
back
can
out
deal
on the
with the cheese
field.
plays,
You're not
but
over on the
that-
sidelines dwelling
that
for it
jump
for
ball,
very long. You're not
the
hearing
computer
everyone
won't let you
say,
react,
hey,
the
you'll
high
get
ball.
them next time. Hey, don't worry about it.
Can't really
All
do
that
nothing with
stuff
that.
just goes
It's
right
up to
out the
the
window.
computer.
You're right back out on
You know
the
what I'm
field
saying?
with a chance to atone.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. And this one complete to Smith. And that's good for a gain of 6.
Right now, I'm
3rd
playing
and
it pretty
7
good.
now.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Right now, it's in the
Okay, ready?
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
I think I got
Hurts
it next
finding
time.
Goddard there. First down, Philadelphia.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to
Now
look
he
his
gets
way
inches
when they
at a
need a
time.
big pickup.
Yeah,
And on
he
this
barely
play,
getting them.
he finds him for the first down.
One of them plays don't supposed to be.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Looking to throw.
Pick man, you stupid
It's
dummy!
incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
He certainly had a
Very
good game
expensive
throwing the
building.
ball so
Isaiah
far, but I
Davis
think he
in
was
the
trying to
house.
take that from
What's
good
up, Isaiah
to
Davis?
great with that throw,
Wanna
trying to
see-
get one downfield.
Oh, yeah. I like to check their ranks after the games anyway. If I'd had somebody like the Packers, I'd have
2nd
a lot
and
of
10 from
interceptions.
the 33-yard line.
He know it.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
If I'd had somebody like the
He'll
Packers,
get
there
only
would have been all
3 there, so it
interceptions.
leaves him with a
Not
3rd
the
and
one jump
7
ball.
ahead.
That
Because they
might feel
wanted
like
to
a
act
little bit of a
on him.
lost
But them
opportunity
deflections-
there for the offense because the defense brought
And
pressure
again,
that time.
I
And
got it
sometimes
on
against
play
that, you can get out to your
the
running
man.
back, and it
That's
could turn
probably
into
why.
a
If I
big
don't do
game
that,
downfield.
then
But what a
they're
nice
not
job
gonna
they did
react
getting
at
to
all.
him
He gonna keep
quickly
getting
and
I'm gonna
holding
try
him to a
switch
short
it and see
gain.
what happens.
The Bengals with 2 extra DBs. A nickel
He
look
tried
on
to quick
3rd.
heighten.
Blanketing the passing
He tried
lanes.
to quick heighten.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. The Eagles going to take
Isaiah
the
Davis
first
in
of
the
their
building.
timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Oh, it's only
But that's
18
what they have to do
seconds.
more of defensively,
That's
not
enough
just
time
getting
for me,
sacks,
though.
but they have to keep getting in his
Enough
face,
time
not
for
let
us.
him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of
He
touchdown
probably can't
passes.
believe I'm
About
stopping
time they
this
put a
whole
few
tight
grass stains on
And
that
all the other
jersey.
stuff he's doing.
And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it.
Okay.
Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And control of the football switching hands with very little
do you
time
need to
remaining
do?
until the half.
To get down the field. I'm going to try this. Because I had him here earlier and I didn't throw the ball. At least we can make it 10. Well, my quarterback got a delayed throw, so.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range. And that is taken in by Hurst. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback
7
and his center
seconds.
on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the
See, if I
line
don't score,
engaged
this
because
game will
now
let me-
they know they're going to be extra
I don't
guys
wanna
coming
use
at the
7
quarterback,
seconds
so they got
and
their
don't-
assignments down
you
pat
can't score,
and
so
kept
I'm
them
just
away
gonna
from
just
him,
go for the field
and he's
goal.
able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
Man, he got an X factor over there. I don't know if I even throw it over there. I'm not.
Now
I'm
a
not.
timeout
I'm just gonna
taken.
get more yards.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick
First
play
time
and
I
then
was
another
iced.
timeout if they
I was
hurry.
iced,
We'll see.
so what I want to do. Isaiah said, turn up. Afro Marquez, what's up?
With this shot.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
11 empty.
Now Burrow. And again, that's Hurst.
You see what I'm saying? They try to let the time run out, man.
25.
I'm still calling
Another
time out just
connection
in case.
between the two. This one good for
I'm like,
12
man, the time
and a
gonna
first
run out.
down.
My guy,
And we're going to get a
he had
timeout
to turn around and everything.
with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
This guy come out here highballing, man. You can't react to it. He got it off a couple times. But, we may just figured him out a little bit. I put it on play the man, but I'm not intercepting the balls. Like the balls, they're coming right to me. My guys weren't catching them anyway. So now nobody's catching them.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
You said this dude's a YouTuber? Davis, man, I ain't seen you in a minute, man. I ain't seen
The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Gun.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. To the right side and complete to Hurst.
Dang. Dude.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
I'm about to lock this play in. It's normally right here. Oh my goodness. There we go. Now I found it. So it's like 6.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
11 MT tank. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
3rd and 2. Now Burrow dumps it off to Mixon. And he is going to have a Bengals first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
And that one was a lot of fun right there, because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Here we go.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. 1st down. Here's Burrow. Finding Mixon here again on back-to-back plays. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That goes for a gain of 31.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
He stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
He got a star over there, man. X-Factor. I'm scared enough of them. They can jump and route.
Again, it's Burrow. And he makes that one incomplete there.
Yeah, their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
I can't stand this game, man. I don't know why. I don't know why they do this, man. I just don't know why.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Burrow looking to pass. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And he has another 1st down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 17-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Here we go. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He gets this one to Boyd. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
What happened last time I did this? Yeah, X-Factor over there. Let me see if I do this. This X-Factor. This X-Factor play too good. They play too good.
Gun.
2nd and 9.
11.
All over me.
And Burrow going to throw again.
Let's
That's
go,
to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Let's go.
Jamar Chase, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Bengals have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half.
All that, and we came back and took the lead.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 17-14.
Tank Ferguson is in my house. Appreciate that, Charles. Appreciate that. This dude probably like, what? He done came and took the lead and stopped his cheating plays? With a high ball, he don't know what to do. He don't got nothing working for him
After
now
the
but the Hail
touchdown,
Mary.
McPherson on to kick this one away.
The fake Hail Mary for real.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
I'm gonna back them off a little
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
He's going deep for Brown. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll work this down inside the 30. You need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball. I'm about to make a big play.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts.
Pick man.
Yeah,
that's me. It should be on the tape.
It should be on the tape, baby. With a pick. And
Last
the
time
Bengals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback.
Yeah.
And they'll take over at the 20-yard line. And that could turn.
He done said uncle. And I ain't even related to him.
Hello, niece and nephew. It's Uncle Roger.
Yeah. Yeah, come out here to dang on Mickey Mouse YouTube plays against Tony Grady you want to. Once you took the high ball away, he had nothing but the Hail Mary. I just say he got nothing but the Hail Mary. And the first time, like, I supposed to take that zig away, I realized I gave him too much space. I put it on regular, but they tried me up top though, with double coverage. I appreciate him. Let me back out so I can see his rank. Let me check this too real quick, because somebody might be on here. Let me check this real quick. The dude ranked 536, and he got like over 1,000 games. So he's salty. Oh, cheating tail. 536. Wait a minute. It said he's on a 3-game win streak. He should have a loss. Hold on, man. Hold on. Hold on now. Hold on. Yeah, right. Cheating jokers. What was that guy name? Because I don't want to play him now. Okay. Hold on, man. So nobody's in here. So I can cut this off. Raven Joseph nephew. Jamarcus want to play. I'm sending it to Jamarcus. Yo, that dude tried me with the high ball and everything, though. And he was getting it off. He was getting it off, though. My guy's right there and couldn't react to it. I think I passed you. Oh, okay. You on now. Who did I use last time? I definitely ain't using them. I'm gonna use this team again. Raven Joe and the hizzy with the shizzy. Appreciate that share, Raven Joe. We appreciate that.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at US Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Minnesota Vikings. From Minneapolis, a fairly short kick from the 14.
Can we get a fumble?
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is the former Viking, Jerick McKinnon. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is
so
pressuring him.
So you see the last person come out here and use this on me, and it worked for a little bit,
and just sprints
so
over
now
there
you
to
come
help
out here
out.
and
He ends up getting the tackle. Well
Great.
played.
Great.
So after the run for no
the
gain,
second
here's
half,
2nd
I made
and 10.
adjustments to it. They couldn't do nothing. Just to let you know.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet
Come on,
sweep.
dude, you had it. What the heck is you doing, guy?
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one good for 12 yards and a Kansas City first.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. They try and run on 1st down, but to no avail. Tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. On 2nd and 12, Mahomes toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
So it looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They go play fake. Mahomes. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack.
Extra block. Extra block.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very...
I don't know they depth chart like that, so let me see. Somebody got 89 speed. Put that in. I don't know they linebackers like that. Who is this guy? I ain't even gonna mess with him. Ain't even gonna mess with him.
Drive of the afternoon.
Ain't even gonna mess with him.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And some good running out of the gates as he takes this up to the 33. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early, because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Throwing, Cousins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Cousins now to throw on first down. And this
Yo,
one
they played
intercepted. Not
they
a good
played
throw
the
there,
dude, man.
nearly
They
an opening
played
drive,
him.
INT.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available
He
receiver.
said they clamped down
Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
They played him. They did him wrong, man. They did him wrong. They did him wrong.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Cousins to throw it. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
The defender certainly didn't forget
No
about him
freaking
leaking out the
low
backfield.
throw.
There's a guy ready and waiting to
Talking
pick him
about
up in
low
coverage.
throw.
And that throw
Man.
had no shot.
What? He said low throw.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll throw again. Cousins. And this pass broken up.
They closed in on him, man. They sandwiched him in.
There, and now 4th down.
They should have had it.
Oh, that's going to
All
hurt
kind
a
of ball
bit
got
because
there,
they
they
needed to
closed him
come
in.
through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
What?
And that is not going to get there. Oh,
That's
he
the
missed
second
it
time
short.
that happened, man.
It's
Jordan
no
Lee with the
good,
10
and
stars.
this will
Picture that
remain a
Jordan Lee.
scoreless
Hey,
game.
God bless you, Jordan
So it's an
Lee.
empty possession there, and you'd have to say it's not like him to come up short
That's
on
the
a kick
second
like that.
time when
Yeah,
I
and it's
kicked the
real
ball
easy for
off,
me to say
they
this,
did the
but
same
anything
thing.
in the 40 to
When I kicked the
49
gate,
yard
they did the
range
same
should be
thing.
pretty automatic for an NFL kicker, especially in terms
That's
of
not
at least getting it there. So
That's
you're
not
right.
cool.
That is a surprise that this would come up short.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us. No luck, just pure skill.
There he goes,
They
right
dead
side.
wrong, man.
The 20.
They wrong for that. They wrong for that.
And all the way
I had
in
people
for a
over there,
Kansas
running
City
over there
touchdown.
before he even went over there.
So that's
And
going to be a
every
nice one
last
for the
person
passing
got
stats, so that's how it
blocked,
will go
picked
down
up.
in the
Every
stat sheet.
single
But the
one.
success of
Look
that
at
play,
this
no
crazy
doubt,
stuff.
all thanks to the
They
talents of
running.
the wideout.
Oh, he was definitely the recipient of good blocking as well, especially at the line of scrimmage. And once he got around the corner, you got the sense that no one was going to get him. Really nice ball handling, too, in order to get it to him.
Jordan Lee with the light. Picture that, Jordan Lee. Hey, Jordan Lee, don't you scream?
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0.
The biggest supporter in the house. Standing douchebag in the booth.
Harrison Butker is your call for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Kene Nwagu now out of his end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they were in field goal range last time out, but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Here's Cousins. And that is incomplete.
Really?
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
On 3rd down, Cousins. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards, the final tally.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Cousins again.
Because he got to let that ball go. He's doing like twirls,
The
man.
pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Do that.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Cousins now. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip. The 5-yard line. They'll run with Cook. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Dalvin Cook taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Vikings are an extra point away from evening this one up. Greg Joseph on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away.
Got a good kick.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On play action, it's Mahomes. Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. The 30, past the 20. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. 7-7, our score after one.
Yeah. Appreciate that. I know I should have had the sack. But I didn't get it.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep.
Get him, dude. The heck you going backwards?
He's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
2 yards left on second down from the 9. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. On 2nd and 2, Mahomes.
I messed that up, man.
For the touchdown, Kansas City.
They clicked me on the guy that was going to sack the quarterback.
Scantling bringing in that
I'm
one
pushing backwards. The computer
and
pushed
the
him
Chiefs
forward.
have taken the
And
lead.
then I realized what was going on. I got off of him, and it was too late.
So, Charles, they had him double covered in the end zone. It still was not enough.
I wonder if they're thinking to themselves now, 2 didn't work. Do we go for 3 guys on him next time? Because he fought through all that extra attention, got himself into a great position where his quarterback felt confident enough to challenge the coverage and threw it his way. What a big-time play right there, both by the quarterback trusting him and by him going up and getting it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
And grab my guy. Dang. He broke loose and grabbed my guy. What is that?
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Throwing is Cousins. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, did a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Cousins. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback.
See my video
a hot route, so to speak.
The Eagle H-slot. He must ain't went there yet. I don't think he did. Because I just don't.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Cousins gives way to Cook. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. Here's 2nd and 10.
Good route there. Wide.
To throw, Cousins. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 19. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
You my stuff pretty good. You built my stuff pretty good.
From the red zone now, Cousins setting up the screen for Cook. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Cousins. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Close there. He caught it, just wasn't able to stay in bounds.
And that's where the sideline, it was used as a 12th defender. You know, 11's legal. This one is an imaginary one that my college coach used to call Sammy Sideline. Sammy Sideline can protect you at times, and in this case, that's exactly what he did for the defenders.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This is caught, and he'll be out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
Justin Lee.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll run for it with Cook, and he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Vikings are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
is it kicking me to score?
Joseph connects on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach
Is yours
halftime.
going to... I don't know if he's going to hit my Is in the building.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
The Chiefs offense
Man,
about
they
set
know
to
I
begin
picked
this
the play,
drive.
man. Why'd they give
It
me
was
the
still
freaking
more than
play?
a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a
Dead
drive.
wrong,
And I
man.
would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points
They're
with the
wrong.
high-powered
They
offenses
know I
that you
picked the
face.
play. They
And
didn't get it.
analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Okay, we good now. We good now.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down.
Oh, he broke loose.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Mahomes going to throw.
Pick man.
And this is incomplete.
on, man.
Very lucky to get that one back.
Yo, Maddie,
That nearly picked at 2nd down now.
Offense was moving
Oh,
a little
my
bit,
goodness.
had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause
We ain't gonna
by
miss that
forcing the
more field goals.
incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even
He
further.
said forget that. He said forget that.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
Pick man.
And
Hit
a
the
throw
ball. He's
gonna
throwing
be
right to
incomplete.
y'all.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their
He's throwing it right
defenders
to my
every
guys,
single
man.
ball game. Get a hand
They
on
batting
every
them
throw
away,
in
and
coverage.
they
They
do
want
like
the
the Bengals.
deflections. They want the
At least the
knockaways.
Bengals is blocking.
Pick
You
it yourself
guys
if you
just
can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go
Joe
straight
Perez.
down to the
What's
turf.
up, man?
Incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And this defense will take over right at midfield. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
Going.
Play action now. Cousins. This one caught. It's the tight end Hawkinson. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now Cousins. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. Fields the squib kick right around the 30.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
You know what? I ain't even gonna go to whistle call.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. Mahomes throw here complete to Kelsey. 20, 10, 5, and he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
These two teams in this first half, it's been fun.
Cool.
Back and forth, back and forth.
They
Well,
gave
it's
me that.
not
I
fun
ain't
for the
even pick
defensive
that.
coordinators, but offensive
ball.
coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up.
I
And
was
we have
in
a
cover
tight
4.
game here. You know, we often talk about having the right
they gave me
shoes for
that.
the right turf. Today
Like
it's
that
track
ball,
shoes.
60
Because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch.
You got that off.
And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
It's cold.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Nwangu now from his end zone.
You don't go down?
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Cousins. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
That dude way
Picked
up the
by
field.
L'Jarius Sneed.
Way up the field.
That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
He was getting lucky. He was getting lucky all night. All night getting lucky.
On first down now, run with McKinnon. Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco. A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs have retaken a third quarter lead. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2.
Throw it. Throw it.
Mahomes will throw for it.
Oh, my goodness, that should have been big.
Oh, my goodness. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills?
He's in the inside, the ball coming. He go behind the guy.
He's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Luongo now from his end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. So the offense back out now, coming off its first interception of the game the last time out, trying to reestablish some momentum here, Charles. But they're trailing defensively. Maybe these guys smelling the blood in the water a little bit.
Yeah, I think that they probably are, but what they need to do right now is just make sure they don't force the action too much themselves. They've got to run a little bit. You just want to be in a position where they make another mistake. You're there to capitalize on it and take it away from them.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Cousins. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
You know all my plays, so I try to like switch a lot of stuff up on him. You know, and some of the new plays, I see that he prepared for it too.
To the air again, it's Cousins. And that is incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Unfortunate breaks now. Mixed field goals, and all types of stuff like that.
Cousins to throw for it on fourth.
I hit the wrong freaking button. Oh my goodness, I hit the wrong button.
The Vikings unable to convert here on fourth.
Hit the wrong button,
and this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48.
I wasn't even trying to hit the guy that it was going by. I was trying to get the guy above.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. It sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
Mahomes will try again on second down. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And you played it too far back.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Reset.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
Hey, 43, 40, attack, attack!
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They go play fake. Mahomes. He's going to let this one go deep.
All right, rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Harrison Smith.
And the Vikings are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. So the deep ball giveth, and now the deep ball taketh away.
Man, you're getting deep on me here. I like that. Going to the next level in what you're thinking. And when you think about all the success he's had throwing the football so far, sometimes when you're doing that, you think you're invincible out there. But he was given a cold dose of reality on that throw.
23 yards on the play.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Cousins.
And he's got this to Jefferson.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Hey, no, easy, easy. Done.
A 1st down throw for Cousins. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, 25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the 3rd quarter.
Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Joseph now to have the PAT. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28.
Shit, finally my coach have a quarterback. Who do the coach have a quarterback? You talking about rookie?
So right back to square
Who y'all got
one,
as good,
tied at
David?
28 as he kicks it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yellow. Attack, attack. Hey, 15.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on fourth down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7.
15. 43. 43.
They go play action. Now Mahomes.
Big man.
And his throw
Yo,
is
man,
incomplete.
you catch these balls.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here.
Yeah,
No
play
panic in his
fast and
eyes
good.
as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Yellow, yellow.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
43. 43.
We good.
Mahomes now to throw.
We good.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he
We
goes.
Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack.
Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
I don't need to. I don't need to. Hey, 37. Nice hit. Yellow. Yellow, yellow.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Yeah, I hope he do all right for y'all, man. I hope he do all right for y'all. I'm going on this side, though. I'm going on this side.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Getting the ball is Cook running left. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Yo, that
Some
dude
teams
on
like
that
to start
side.
aggressive to begin a drive, but this is still what you expect to see in normal situations. Just call a simple run, get a few yards to begin the series, and set yourself up for something bigger on 2nd down.
That CPU on the left side, he made a play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And able to pull off the hurdle. Not a ton there on the back end, but a nice move and a good gain. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Less than a yard.
They'd love to get a little closer if they need to kick the field goal on 4th down. From this spot, it's 46 yards. They'll run it. Here's Cook. By the skin of their teeth, they are able to convert on 3rd and inches. Hasn't been his best afternoon on the ground, far from it, but a critical 3rd down conversion.
His afternoon just got better. All right, you're exactly right. Hasn't been his best in terms of yardage, but that run there, that's the one your teammates look to you and go, okay, that's what we want from you. That's what we need. Now they have a chance to keep moving forward and a chance to win the game.
First down. Here's Cousins.
Oh, if I knew that guy was going to get
this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, as we all know, possessions are crucial in a tie game. And let's face it, I really didn't need to tell you that. You already knew it. So when he sees he's got nothing good going, an excellent decision to just send that one to the sideline.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Cousins now. This is caught. Touchdown. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Vikings have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown.
Yo, we overcame so much. That's crazy.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, Charles, you remember their last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, but you understand why they did in this close game late. Now, though, the road back is even tougher.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And it was fair to look back and say the 4th down was a moment where this one was decided. But as you mentioned, understandable about why they went for it. But, hey, A lot of credit to the guys on the defensive side of the ball. They knew they'd have to defend in that situation, and they got it done.
Yo, why come my guys not doing what they're supposed to do?
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7.
My guys want to do nothing they're supposed to do. Yo, Hughes, sick. Y'all can't hear me? What you mean you can't hear me? Hold on. Something like that.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
That's what I'm saying. When you screaming, you look over here, you hike the ball, man.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Yo,
that's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively, they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Can nobody hear me?
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still,
I didn't do
gotta like
nothing.
the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Hughes couldn't hear me. I thought something was wrong. I'm like, dang. I see the thing, you know. We're going to take full advantage of that. Come on.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Mahomes. Finding Kelsey. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the 1st down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are on the field?
Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
What we got going here? Oh, shucks. I picked the wrong play.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
I've got 1 timeout left.
Mahomes to throw it. No hesitations. They
Only
go
had 1
right back
timeout
to
left.
Kelsey. The Chiefs will use the 1st of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Here's Mahomes. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Vikings going to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Okay.
Mahomes. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Goodness. Man, I ain't get
After
the
the
pick
incompletion,
freaking
here's
nothing, man.
2nd and 10 from the 20.
Dang.
Mahomes will throw. Across the formation, Hardman gets the completion. And the Chiefs are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
I didn't even get to pick that, man. That's crazy.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And it's caught. And
come
he
on,
is
man.
across
Come
and
on,
in for
man.
the score. And now
Come
they can
on,
tie
man.
the game.
That's
the
the
final
second time
stages
breaking
with the
loose.
extra point.
Or they
Second
can go
time
for
breaking
2
loose.
and go for the win.
Second time breaking loose.
Well, that's
man.
just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult.
Oh, this got to be a run, because the guy didn't even go there.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here.
This is a zig play, man. This is a freaking zig play.
They motion the running back out left. Mahomes. And they do not get it. It's incomplete. They went for the win, and the big gamble does not pay off.
2 dudes on the zig. GG's, man. This game seemed like this was a whole hour.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to a final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
Boy, that was one long. It feel like we were in overtime or something. And I can't get this one to come in. Okay, it's coming in now.
They were down to a final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them.
When I'm getting back on chess, shoot, I'll think about getting off here and getting on chess. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they don't support you on this game right here. This is a tough grind right here. Great game, Justin Lee. Appreciate that, Justin Lee. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, I might do some late chess, man. I don't like playing Madden at this time because all the top people come in. I end up playing all the top people. Top 100, 200, then 500, top 1,000. It's like back to back to back to back. 500. I already beat the what to do was 500, 530. I already beat him. I think the first game. The game before that last game. You know, you just got, and then I'm using the Bengals. They be using all the good teams. They use like Packers, Buffalo, 49ers. You know, and then you know the quarterback got delayed throw. So the Chargers, any of the teams with the X factors, any team with the X factors.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati.
If it went for two, I got 17 seconds. I was going to get a field goal.
Between the Los Angeles Chargers
I
and the
didn't think
Cincinnati
for one doubt
Bengals.
that I wasn't going to get a field goal range. Now, if he'd have tied it up, I would have been as pressed to get a field goal range. But he went for two, so I know I need to get a field goal range. If he didn't get it, then that was game. I had no timeout. That's what really messed me up.
DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of one there.
People want playing. Once I get off here, I go look at their rankings. Like after the game, I go look at their rankings. It'll tell you where they at, top 100, 200. You know, this is we're on a competitive mode, man. We're on a competitive mode on Madden. See, people thought that professional mode. A lot of streamers thought like this was a lesser. They didn't know this is the highest that they could actually play without playing much.
Herbert to throw right away.
He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen.
They didn't know that.
The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down. Back to throw here, Herbert. Over the middle, it's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
On first down, Justin Herbert. Finds
okay,
the
so y'all
open
just
man.
gonna
It's
play
Mike Williams.
Y'all just gonna play us.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Herbert back to the air. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
We good.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Oh, he's on the keeper.
Let's go.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Going back to Allen. He's got him again. Down inside the 10. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp. And as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. And now the Bengals are going to call another timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
He's listening and he's talking.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
Are you crazy, dummy? Pick man. Yeah, that was it right there. And that should have been a second one.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies.
You lucky I got the Bengals. I had any other team with an X factor, and that would have been a
better
wrap.
be careful. Throwing to too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. From the shotgun, here's Herbert.
Pick man.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna look at the stats anyway.
Here we go.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10.
You playing with a team with 8 X factors. You got 4 stars on defense, 4 on offense. You should be at least thinking you like that.
They begin with a run by Mixon. And he's got some space here. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
He can go. Hey, it's hammer time,
for a Cincinnati score.
Baby. Oh, goodness.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over.
He said he's like that, y'all. He's like that. I'm done. Go check out the stats.
Oh, it is. And put the ball in the end zone.
He said I wasn't going to stop him. Not one time.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side,
I ended up
they didn't
getting
come out ready to go.
He still said that he's like this.
The fact that the ball got turned over.
And then McPherson for the extra point.
Defense and 4 on offense. He got 8 X factors. He only 11 starters. Even the special teams got stars. You should be beating everybody. You should be beating everybody. I'm playing with a team that don't have anything. A delayed throw, and I don't even mind it who he has, because I feel I'm gonna beat him either way it go. I don't care how good he say he is. I don't care how good he say he is.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
What? He got a delayed throw. That's why you don't see nobody that using. No pros are using. And you won't use
ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Well, please, the delayed throw, man, that's the problem. The delayed throw. Yeah, a lot of them do. But not
the
with no
Charger
X
drive
factor.
about
That's
to get
thing.
going.
The ones with the X
They threw an
factors
interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan.
He's got it, complete.
And he'll be marked down
That should have
right
been a
at
pick.
the 20-yard line. And that looked almost
Yeah,
to be
you
a
did,
case
you
of,
did.
you know,
You can't do
quarterback
nothing
saying,
about
hey,
that,
I'm
though.
going to
That's
throw
just the
this as
game.
far as I can and hope you run under it.
That's just
Mission
the game. You
accomplished.
can't do nothing about
Throw
that.
right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Herbert now.
Big man. Man, come on, big boy. You should have took that
A gain of
again.
7 that time.
What the
2nd and
freak?
goal. Now it's Herbert.
Oh, my goodness.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A.
Yeah, you
Gerald
almost.
Everett
I didn't
from
even
a
pick
yard
that,
out.
man. What's this
And the
stupid
Chargers
freaking
are an
game?
extra point away now from tying this ball game.
That's why
You
he's
got it
getting that.
figured out
They
by the
had me in
goal
the
line.
wrong
This is where
stuff.
tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
I mean, that's what happened.
And now they'll empty the backfield
That's
here
what
as they
happened,
elect to go for 2. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. To the
Roll
end
through
zone,
another
but
pick.
knocked away
Man,
and
you throwing it right
incomplete.
to my
So
guy. My
why
guys
go
just
for
dropped.
that
That's like the
First half, you could have
7th one we
tied the
dropped.
game at 7. Why try to get the lead?
Feels like an analytics call, doesn't it?
You see, they
That's when
dropping
you
them. If
really
I had
get
your
into the
team
game
with all
where
them
you're studying
stars,
where
you would
can
already
make
quit
extra
by now.
points and the whole deal and, get an advantage.
He's
But I
throwing them
don't
to
know
my
that we have
guys.
enough
My guys
data yet
dropping. I
to
ain't throwing
really
him
say
nothing.
This is the right play or the wrong play. Maybe in 2 or 3
I was
more
gonna say,
NFL
that could
seasons.
change.
Exactly.
He ain't gonna
2 or
beat
3
me
more
with this
NFL
team.
seasons, they will
What you
have a
talking
much
about?
better study and much better case of what we're going to do.
Somebody beat you with
And a
anything.
nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard
It's
line.
the reason why you did the high ball in the first place. Because you know dang on well that's the only way you could throw it, because they won't react. Yeah. Yeah. I don't want you to do that. Wait a minute. What the heck is going on? Oh. Okay, I see you. You're not a mutual fan?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. It's going to be pretty tough for them to match their efficiency, Charles, of that last possession, needing only the one play to find the end zone on the rushing touchdown.
Yeah, they got that together collectively, didn't they?
Okay,
Total
I cut
group
it down.
effort.
I cut it down.
Although the guy toting the rock, he gets all the credit. It was blocked up so well. The only thing stopping him was running into the goalpost in the back of the end zone. But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
Oh, them dang on stars. You should be good.
Now it's Burrow. A throw for Boyd, but it's intercepted.
That greatest play in
Picked
Madden,
off by
baby.
Bryce Callahan. And the Chargers will take over possession here up at the 44.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've been
Wait a
intercepted.
minute.
So that's a nice
What the
job of
freak?
focusing on the task at hand and
That was
coming
the
away with
interception?
the interception.
What? What? I didn't know that was the interception.
The
What?
Charger drive about to get going. They'll start in excellent field position following the
Oh, that was
INT.
some freaking bull.
After the turnover, here's Herbert.
That was some
And this one
bull.
incomplete.
Did
Threw
y'all
it
see
down
that?
at the feet of his receiver. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket
What?
there. He just didn't look comfortable on
Yo,
that
I
throw.
thought
No, he didn't because it wasn't his normal fluid
That's what I'm
delivery.
saying. When you got them
And I think he
X-Factors,
might
they
have had
make-
it right. Wasn't really confident
they
with what he
make
saw
super
downfield
plays, man.
and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
An incomplete
Whatever it
pass
is,
on
stars,
first down. That
X-factor.
leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, Herbert. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to
That was
know
so
that
much
on
bull.
third
I didn't even
down
know
that they would be looking his
interception.
way, and they did for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one.
That's
I would
crazy.
have doubled him, tripled him, anything
That's
to
crazy.
keep the ball out of his
This
hands.
dude made a dive. It looked like
After
his
one,
body went out
a
of bounds,
one-point
too.
game, 7-6.
Yeah, he got him, though. He got him. I didn't know he had it, though. Okay, I see what I'm going to have to do. You got what? You ain't gonna beat me with this team, dude.
On 1st and 10, Herbert.
Big man. Yo,
And this
what
will
the
be
freak?
incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That guy should have
This is
never
old
even
Brandon
caught up with
remembers
me.
When I see 5 wide receivers
That's
on the
some
field as a
crazy stuff,
defender,
man.
I know the ball's
I see,
coming
man, you
out
get
high.
that lucky, you
They
should be
expected
beating
it
people.
and got there and popped it free.
Man, my guys was there waiting on
From
the
the
ball.
24, they'll
I'm getting
go
ready
again
to
on
pick it.
2nd and
And your
10.
guy come up and he gets it in his hand like over 3 guys.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Herbert throwing again.
Pick, man, pick.
Got
Oh,
a man over the middle, and it's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Here's Herbert.
He got that.
He finds his receiver
I mean,
Williams
they
for
looking
a
out for you.
Charger
Threw me about 8
touchdown.
picks. They just letting you
A
catch him.
5-yard touchdown catch, and the
But
Chargers have moved out in
We
front.
got you, though.
They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball because oftentimes when you empty the backfield,
Okay, you
people
use
bring
that.
pressure
You
at
use
you.
that.
They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the
You not a
touchdown
Mutt
pass.
fan? I don't pay Mutt neither.
Out is the kickoff
Somebody
unit
donate
as
me
they
a
run
Mutt
up
team, you know,
and
I
send
play
this
for
one
Mutt
away.
or something like that.
And not much on this one. Takes it from the
Oh,
21.
you dang on bump.
And out a little across the 25
Hey,
to
you
the
gotta fix your
27.
mic, man. You gotta fix your stuff. 'Cause I can't make out a word. All I hear is blah 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 blah, like you underwater. You lucky, man. You is so lucky that they gave you that impossible pass.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Here we go.
Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of the tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well on that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
11 MP paint. 11 MP paint. 12, 12, 12.
Another try after the first down sack. Burrow, that's the tight end Hurst with it. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
That coach is always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get
He
some
had
rack.
X factors
Yeah,
on
when
all
he-
three
when
of
he
my
gets
guys.
moving,
My first, second,
Not many
and
guys
third
want to
round.
come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And one of them, anytime I got an X factor on my zig guy,
An
he
extra
would not
cornerback
get
now
open.
in the game for the
He just would
Chargers
not get
here on
open.
third.
I don't care who we playing. He just won't do it.
11.
So I'm like, dang. So I'm finna get this guy.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. Room here to run. He's still on his feet.
Click
And
on.
he'll be marked down right at the
Click on.
15-yard
Let the
line.
computer chase and tackle me.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they
He
flip
won't
field
click
position
on.
there?
He clicked
A nice
on, he know I'm
attacking
gone.
play that picked up a heck
Got
of
the
a chunk of
computer working
yardage.
hard. Wayne Martin told me, great. What it do? Wayne Martin is in the freaking building. What's the deal, Wayne Martin?
On 2.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
12.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
The heck, 2. They ain't even close.
2nd and 8.
11 MT tape. 12.
Burrow looking to pass. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Yo, man, what is wrong with this?
So
They
8
know
yards on
dang
the
on well I
completion
got
there.
that
And that'll
first.
bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half
What?
a foot.
I was way over that first down.
Gun.
That wasn't even cool, man. That was not even cool.
Here's Burrow. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Accelerating, and off he
Yeah,
goes.
they looked out for you.
He's at the 40.
They looked out for you.
The
That's
20.
cool.
10.
They,
And he brings this
he said he
one
ran
back.
committed
It's
too.
a pick
Wait, more. We
six and a
appreciate that
Charger
sharing the light.
TD. He tried to
Yeah,
get
they
something
look-
going there with a little toss behind the line of scrimmage.
they looked out
Unsuccessful.
for you.
How about the athleticism of the coverage, though? Being able to dance with him coming out of the backfield. That's not easily done. But not only did he dance, took it, wheeled, and went the other way. Ended up with 6 points for his team.
They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught.
They
It's good.
They just
And
really
that
looked out for
extends
you,
their
man.
lead by 2
That
more.
was some freak. You. It's cool. It's cool. It is cool. It is cool. On a little bitty 2-yard screen
So
play.
they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now.
That's why I said
as
the
this one's
quarterback
in
got
the
in the
air.
leg. You see he went back off one leg?
From just inside the 20, a short kick. And he returns this to the 22.
Oh my goodness. That ain't gonna happen. We good. We good, man. We good.
Here we go.
The Cincy
Oh,
offense
good.
about
Your
ready
team
to
looking
go
out for
here
you.
on their next drive.
Like
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a
looking out
ton
for
of
you.
time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp
they looking out
and at
for
least
you.
one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room.
Everything
It's
that
a little
happens
more
is
animated.
CPU. All them drops.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
Gonna get this thing,
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they have panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase.
Back down the field again.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not
because
at all.
those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
11 Thomas. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11 Thomas.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. That is taken in by Hurst.
Yeah, I know.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That's good for 28 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Sit up there.
This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
11 MT.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
This is caught. Touchdown, Bengals. Devin Asiasi as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And this is back to an 8-point game.
I dropped like 8 interceptions. He bound to give me another couple. He didn't have
so not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
He knows it too. He knows it too. He knows it too.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
2nd and 10. Here's Herbert once more. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, he threw a high ball right here beside him 100. Coming right to me. The computer won't
see if they try that again.
Yeah, I think what we find on plays like that, when you take that shot, if you're unsuccessful, then you go way more conservative.
They jump in the air, if you hit them,
they
might drop it. But if they got like an X
factor, and with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
I don't know why Madden do that. They should have never did that. But if you throw the high ball, you throw interception. If you throw like a regular, he wide open, and you throw it, you throw an interception. There ain't no high ball.
The final shot before the break for Herbert. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
I thought you was talking to me all this time. Yeah, but I didn't. I was talking back, but I didn't know that you couldn't hear me. I didn't know my thing was on.
Welcome back. Halftime
last I
over.
told
We
you it was
are
underwater.
ready for quarter number 3
So
alongside
you didn't hear.
Charles
So you
Davis.
didn't hear nothing
I'm
I
Brandon
said.
Gordon.
But you was responding like you did because you kept on talking.
The Bengals with
So I'm thinking that you. I'm thinking that you talking to me.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Oh man, really? Hey, well, the beating part, you got to do something else, cause right now it don't look like you're doing much of beating.
Here we go. The Bengals drive about to get going.
I don't know. I don't
Charles,
know.
in that first
Like,
half,
you
we
got
saw a
a
fair
team
amount of
with 8
offense on both
exactly.
sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start
you
with it
might-
in
you
the
could-
third quarter.
You know,
And
I
we
don't,
both
right
know
now,
this coach
you
pretty
threw a
darn
whole bunch
well,
of
don't we?
interceptions. You didn't have that
Because
team.
his game planning is
you
always
probably
on
wouldn't
point.
be saying
And
that.
now that he's
You
getting
know
the
what
ball
I'm
to
saying?
start
So,
the
I
second
don't know.
half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe,
I can't
to
make
get
out what
things
you're
going
saying.
here in the third quarter.
And past the 40 before he's out of
Your
bounds.
stuff sound like it's
A good
underwater.
pick
I
up there,
told you
22.
that. You're underwater.
Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every
Move-
year in the
move
NFL.
away from the
Yeah,
microphone
you're getting
and say
really
something.
terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point.
You said
They
what?
continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for
I
quarterbacks.
don't know what you said, man.
One play has him up
I don't
past the
know what you
40
said.
already, and another 1st and 10.
Wait a minute. What's
11 empty, 11.
Nixon will try the right side. And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon,
Wow.
his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute
So we need
of the
two to
third
tie it up?
quarter.
Sometimes running plays hit or break so fast, there's no reaction time from the secondary. So I've got to give credit to the offensive line for creating that hole so suddenly. And how decisive was he to take that cut and just go? No one downfield there to stop him.
In motion, the tight end.
11. 12.
And Burrow's going to look to throw for it.
Go,
Goes right
baby.
side.
Who that?
And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you
got
described
three
it because you know
touchdowns
he's
and
going to
everything.
have some length and some catch radius, as well as a big body to keep people
And
away
you
from
still
the
in the
football.
dogfight.
So a tie
You took
ball
away
game
my
here
touchdown.
as
I'm
the
on the
kicks
goal
away.
line. And took it back. Threw about 7 to 8 ducks that should have been picked. I mean, so, I mean, you should be good, man. You said what?
The Charger drive about to get going. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back
that
to
means
level
that you just
following
got,
that
I mean,
touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Yeah. It's a reason why you using
Herbert
them.
gonna lead
I'm
up the
not using
Chargers
them.
here, 1st
I'm
and 10
challenging these
at
guys
their
like that.
25-yard line.
You're not doing that.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. Finding space at the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers
Man, I can't
alive
make
in
out
the
a
play,
word you saying,
never lock
man.
in on any one
Not
guy.
even a
Make sure you
syllable.
keep your eyes moving, scan the field.
All I hear is
and
blah,
here
blah,
he
blah,
finds
blah,
the
blah,
open
blah,
guy
blah, blah.
for a nice pickup.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And now the Bengals are going to call another timeout. And that's going to leave him with just one timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. Herbert on 1st down now.
But what the freak?
Got it to Williams.
Did y'all just see that, man? My dude was right there, and he kind of blitzed another direction, man.
Have him on the move on 1st down.
That was some
Out
bull.
of the gun, Herbert. And that is
I told you, he throwing
incomplete.
ducks, man. He throwing
Over the
high
dime
balls
look on
and
defense,
ducks.
2 extra
hoping
defensive
his
backs
guys
on the
catch
field
him.
and covered up essentially every blade of grass.
That's
That
what
allowed
he's
them
doing,
to
man.
disrupt the play.
And if he was playing the Packers or somebody, this game would be over. He's lucky he playing a team that's
3rd quarter,
continuously
all
going to drop
tied
the ball.
up. This is 2nd and 10.
We know it.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. He finds his
I
target.
don't know what they did.
Allen.
My adjustment got screwed up. I don't know what happened.
Keenan
Push too many
Allen,
buttons.
31 yards as his guys have
Yeah,
now
yeah.
moved out
It
in
happens to
front.
me all the time.
So
Happens
this
all the
game
time.
tied at the half, but we are
happens all
tied
the
no
time.
more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this 3rd quarter.
And
They
what
run
a great
commit or they
drive
change
put
the whole
together
route
by their
this week,
offensive
Shane.
coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their
See,
chances
you
here in the
throwing it
second
right
half.
to my
A throw
guys.
there, but
You
that's
hit
gonna
them in the
wind up
chest. They
incomplete.
just not catching it.
So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes
you
there
so
around the goal
freaking
line on a
lucky.
2-point
Lucky.
conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you
Lucky.
never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage.
Really,
put
game.
your heels on the goal line at worst. If they're
This
going to
game's
throw the ball, make them throw it
so
over your head
stupid,
because they're going to
man.
run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you. Well, not
right.
exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly,
Really?
it's just a battle of wills in a
Don't give
lot
me
of
a
ways
single yard.
because you know they're both motivated.
A
They
single
both
yard.
game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can
Shoot, big as
execute
that hole
better
was, I
and
should've
which
got at
side
least
can step
4.
up and assert its will over the other.
When I first hit the hole, I was like, oh, shoot, I might break for a touchdown. That turned into 1 yard? Come on, man.
Here we go, here we
The
go.
run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
It's definitely the D. So all them dang on X factors. Right, that's what I'm saying.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of
Yeah, I'll do
bounds.
that.
So
I'll do
this
that
will go
late.
only as incomplete. Well, interceptions have been a
go up the
problem in
freaking
this
end
one.
zone,
If he
man.
could have
I hate
gotten
it.
his feet down here, would have been another.
Would have been a
just
huge one.
can't
They've
go
had a
up the
great
end
game
zone.
taking the
I need-
ball
I need
away.
some room.
Thought they had another one,
I need some
just
room.
unable to get those cleats in bounds.
Facing the prospect of a punt
What-
from their
what
own end
defense are
zone,
you
they
in?
need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down.
Don't worry about it.
11 MT paint.
Burrow will throw. That one taken in by T. Higgins.
Yo, man, my guy would
And
not
he's going to have
turn.
the
He would
Bengals
not
first down
turn.
as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They try to play my
Well, we're used to
guy.
seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden
Hey,
rating,
but we
right?
made the
No
play,
doubt
though. We made
about
the
that
play.
at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
It's crazy that you got that you got X factors and stuff everywhere, man. I can't go nowhere.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he can
I
only
can't go to
manage
the
to
right.
get a
You
couple.
out
Second
there,
and
I
8
can't go to
coming
the
up.
left. You got them out there.
You've got to be impressed by that
Like,
defensive front on reps like
got 'em
those. They were
everywhere.
not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Second down and 8.
Dang, my guy won't move. That's some bull.
11.
Now it's Burrow. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping,
I heard
and
you
of
say,
course,
I heard you
foot
say
dragging.
Little
Joe Burrow's
tapestry,
name.
if
I
you
heard
will.
say Joe Burrow.
Oh, I like it.
Yo, Freddie
Two
Cologne
first
is in the
downs have
building.
up near
Freddie Cologne, you got a
midfield now on
baseball
first
player
and
name,
10.
man.
11 MT. 11 Tommy.
Now it's Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
What? I can't make
23
out what
yards
you're
on the
saying,
play.
man.
I love the drive they're
sounds so
working on
bad.
here because they know they can take the lead with a
sounds so
touchdown.
bad.
And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively, but they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
I forgot what I was going to do now. Oh, shit. If I can find it. Dang.
So
That might
from
be my
Charger
last time
territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. So, boy, that's already the third they burned here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the fourth quarter.
11 MT. 11.
What'd you say? You should have got the Kansas City Chiefs? That what you said?
12. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11.
I like
They'll
the
bring a
Chiefs.
receiver in motion left.
12.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. First down. Here's Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That's now a pair of explosive
say something
plays
about
in
the fourth
succession,
quarter.
both
What about
north
the
of
fourth
20
quarter?
yards.
Oh, okay.
And that's going to do
we
it.
are.
Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
You said you don't care. You don't care about what? You the one that he told me leave him alone. He the one that's talking.
They come up on a 1st and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead.
11.
Now Burrow. To the right side
Keep
and
going.
complete to Hurst.
Now wait till
And
you
a
make contact.
minuscule
Keep
gain
going.
of maybe a yard from the 6
Why
to
you
the
wait till you make
5.
contact?
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily.
Do I
Put
want
it
you to
on
give
him
me
when
a
your other
touchdown?
targets aren't open.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And Burrow going to throw again.
I did not mean to hike that ball, man. What the
And he
freak?
gets halfway there
I
from
didn't
the
mean to
6
do
to
that.
the 3 on a gain of
It's
3.
so stupid game, man. Man, what? Oh my freaking goodness! I was not trying to do that, man. I was trying to move somebody.
Goal, and keep in mind, very
I was trying to
possibly
move somebody.
4-down territory. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Hurst. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
Why is my guy going facing backwards, man? The game be doing stupid stuff, man. What kind of coverage are you in?
11
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
Huh?
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Boyd. They get the completion, but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the Chargers hold tight down near the goal line.
I read that all wrong.
On 1st down, Justin Herbert.
Safety! Oh, what? I didn't know that you was still on your
way
feet.
there to burn some clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here.
I thought you
You've got the lead, and you
I wasn't
run
even looking no
backwards
more,
into
man.
the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
Yeah.
I
You're
don't
trying
have
to do too
words
much
for it. But you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield.
Oh, that's a flag.
He went way
I have
in the
never
opposite
seen that in
direction,
no Madden.
and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
Huh? How we go from that? First you said you're going to blow me out. And now, and then you was up a couple touchdowns. You got a couple free touchdowns. You ran one back when I was finna score. And you still complaining. I mean, what more do you want the game to do for you?
On 1st down.
Damn, my guys running to each other,
He just
man.
gets rid of it,
Game.
throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick six territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
Here we go. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Burrow. Oh, no, he lost the football.
This game is so phony, man.
Chargers.
This game phoniest, man. Come on, man.
Taking it right
Get the
down
ball.
Broadway.
Oh, stop it.
And he is not quite going to make it all
Man,
the
this
way in.
thing-
They'll
this-
mark
this
him
is a
down
phony
right about
game,
the
man.
1-yard line.
This is a phony
I think what we just
game,
saw there
man.
with that fumble return is the increased emphasis.
I don't know if I'm going to
on
get the
taking
touchdown or
ball
not,
away
but I
from
know I had
another
to do
team.
guys going to get
No
me to
one
about
just
the 10.
fall on in football anymore, do they? They want
This
to
is
take it
bull,
and try
man.
and score themselves.
But when you fall 1 yard short of getting in the end zone as a former defender, you know it hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
Not only does it hurt, the laughter in film is going to be
Pick man,
intense.
pick man.
Man, it's
Oh, my
Allen
freaking
for the
goodness,
Charger
man.
touchdown.
Yeah.
Keenan Allen
Yeah, we lost
with his
the
second
game.
touchdown of the
Y'all seen what
afternoon.
happened, man.
And the
That was
Chargers
cool.
are able to build on to their 4th quarter
This dude
lead.
was throwing me ducks.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion
Ain't getting away
attempt
with
still
it,
to
though.
come. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it.
Big man, look, he hit me
For
with the
the
ball
end zone,
every
but that's going
time.
to wind up incomplete.
He's
I don't know about
17
you,
for
but I can't wait
26,
for a
man.
few years
And half of the 20,
two-point tries
half of the rest
and
of
see
them,
what the data
he
tells
hit
us,
me with the
because a
ball
lot
or
of
my
teams
guys
want to
dropped
throw
him.
the ball in this situation. This time,
That
unsuccessful.
fumble bail him
Just
out.
wonder if
He
maybe
know I'm finna
running
go
the
down there and
ball might be the
score.
way to go.
With a
And
move
that was
down from
game.
the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more
know it.
attempts at running.
I think stats
He
over
know
time
it. He was
may
already
bear
talking
out
about I
that
don't
running the
care.
ball
When
will
people
at
start
least
talking
be
about I
the
don't
equal
care,
throwing it in
they
that
know the game is
situation.
over. He
And
was
he
saying
goes
I
out
don't
of
care.
bounds
You
just
know,
shy of the
like
40,
if
right around
you
the
knew that's what he was
39,
saying, he
so
don't
solid
care.
starting field position.
Now he's doing this again because of the freaking game. You get that type of animation, man. You got a team with 8 X factors. You didn't do anything. The CPU did it.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
This offense hoping to do better than last drive. Remember, they had the fumble that set up the short field, and then they gave up the touchdown, CD.
And so many people talk about how you have to have a short memory after you make a mistake in the NFL. I don't totally subscribe to that, partner. I think that you have to remember what you did and figure out how to not do it again. Get out there and execute the next time out. Avoid those errors and get some momentum built back up for your offense.
I mean, it's over now anyway, but that wasn't cool.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
You don't care. Now
and let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
I wasn't saying nothing. What are you talking about?
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Burrow looking to pass. Connecting with Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll give him 4 yards there. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you'll give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. How about that? They weathered the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
To throw, Burrow. That is taken in by Hurst. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there.
Happening right now.
Bend but don't break. Are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Yeah, I bet you so. They gave you that free stuff. What was I finna do, man? You talking to me, make me forget what I was gonna do. Shucks.
They're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now Burrow. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
I can't even think what I want to do. I had to play in my mind.
1-1, ready?
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. In motion goes the tight end.
I don't know, man.
Here's Burrow. And this is
Drew
caught
Arden
down
Gaming.
for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
It said, hello, stranger. Hey, if it's at least 50 stars, it'll speak it out loud in the chat. You can say, hey, come give me a follow if you already gave me. And if it's at least 50 stars, it'll speak it out loud. free
After the
advertising.
touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll conserve whatever time he can as they'll opt to bring it out to the 25-yard line.
On Facebook and Twitch. I bet.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes.
Tone the Great. You see the Pharaoh symbol. Oh, shucks. Oh, my goodness. That's how I get...
Now
That's how I
problems
gave
right
that
out of the
touchdown
gate.
that time.
We're going to get a delay.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
I hit the wrong button. The guys went to a whole different coverage. Drew out of gaming, what's the deal? What'd you say?
Now they need 15 yards on this series
I
after
can't
the
make out
delay
what
of
you're
game.
saying.
1st and 15.
I can't make out what you're saying.
Herbert now to throw.
Pick, man, pick.
And this nearly an
Yeah,
interception.
all
but
they
it's
do is drop
incomplete.
freaking
Well, a
picks.
turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
If they catch
So
that,
they'll
this
come
game
up after
over.
the
It's
incompletion
over.
for 2nd down.
And he know it. Dang. A field goal tied up. I'm already in February. All I do is score. Hit him with the greatest play in Madden. Game over. He better stop
With the
playing.
lane lead, Herbert's going to throw it.
Pick man.
And look at this.
Yeah, that's
They
me.
get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell.
Go, baby.
And the Bengals are going to
got
take
no
possession of the football.
Free.
So
No
my
timeout.
goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there
Dang.
means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off
We've
of their
got
wrists
like
and ankles.
13
They
picks,
got to go
man.
back out there and play.
Line of scrimmage, the 15.
got
It's
X
1st and
factor.
10. Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. They'll
you
wind
gotta
up
turn
getting
me down. I
7
can hear
on the
myself.
play. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear
Yeah, but I can't-
quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about
I don't even know what to
in your
do right now.
progressions, you're either
Shut-
throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down.
know
But
what I need-
earlier
I
in the
know what I need
game,
to
it was
try.
touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check
I know what I
down,
need to
a
try.
nice safe throw, and a good one.
This play takes so long, man. It takes so long to
Second
do.
down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5.
7 seconds.
Burrow. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. They took their shot
This
from
game
the end
is
zone.
so
Almost cost them.
phony,
He
man.
made the right play
It's so
there,
phony,
knocking
man.
it
It
away.
just yeah.
But boy, it looked like he had a chance to come down with the football. If he
What?
does that, this thing is over. Instead, he leaves him out there with another chance.
Yo, man. This is just so phony, man. This is just so phony, man. Did y'all just see that?
So the incomplete pass on the last
I
play,
got no
and that
timeout.
leads us to a 3rd and 3. And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is
That
going
was
to have
so
to be a
phony,
delay.
man. That was. Oh, you know what?
And that flag accepted.
Should I go for it or should I go in overtime? Should we go in overtime? Nah, I'm ready to get out of this. I'm really ready to get out of this game. So we ain't gonna go over. I'm gonna try to score, but I can tie it up. Kick the field goal. He doing what on purpose? No, he think he good. He said he's like one of the top. What you said? You wanted to.
Here we go. And the
You
delay
said
of
you wanted
game
the top
penalty
of the
makes
world.
this
I mean,
much
what you
more
saying?
difficult.
Top
3rd and 8.
He told me check him out after this. So if I don't get this,
A final shot now for Burrow.
this freaking dude so stupid. He was running towards the end zone to go run out of bounds. He's so stupid. I should have hit the other guy. This freaking stupid game, man.
What a finish to this.
He's running
one.
across like this, like he's going in the end zone. I threw it to him, and he started running towards out of bounds instead of going in the end zone. And that's how he was able to back the ball
they're gonna
down,
walk
man.
away from this one, and you know what's going to go
He
through
said,
their
"See what
heads
I'm
the
saying?
entire
What you talking
time
about,
until they
John?
get to play again.
He said,
If we can
"Yeah,
only have that
me."
final snap to do over one more time, maybe with a different play call.
That was right there. Get paid for. He's dumb as heck. I think he John Lee. He said he doing it on purpose. Yeah, you thought he was like that. You thought that you could like, yo man, you threw so many interceptions. I mean, they just dropped them all. If I should have just kicked that field goal because you probably wasn't gonna score. But I wanted to get this game over with. This was a long game. It was the GGs. I mean, you had a good team, John Lee, and we appreciate you here, man. Raceway Gaming in the house, John Lee with the follow. John Lee, you are officially part of the family now, man. We appreciate you here. You 47 and 14. That's good because you started your record over. What was your record? What was your record before? Like, what was your record before? What was your record before you started over? Because you're on a good start. You're on a real good start. But what was your record before? Let us know that. Drew out of game and GG's. I should have just took the field goal, man. He said yeah, you won. I went for the win, man. I went for the win. And of course the game deceived me. I thought my guy was gonna run in the end zone. He's running towards the end zone across. I threw it 20 for the touchdown. And he ran straight out left by your guy. Your guy batted it. Even if he would have caught it, he probably was going to step out of bounds. He probably wasn't going to cut up field. I should have hit the other guy for the touchdown. That's what I should have did. But you started chasing him. I didn't want him to. You got them X factors, and when they tackle, they got knockout. So the people would drop the ball. So I took my chances, man. Raceway Gaming in the building. Appreciate that. He said I can't beat you. Never start anything over. Okay, so how are you saying you was like that? Now you all this, and you don't got that many games. You got a lot of wins and a few losses. So you said you just got Madden, you just started playing like a couple weeks ago? What are you saying? What are you saying? Where my phone at? I mean, yo, if I'd had any other team, Packers or something like that, I would have picked all them balls, man. The CPU would have picked it. You gotta learn how to throw, man. You said give you some entertainment before you what? Now I'm finna get out of here, man. It's 3-something in the morning. I was gonna play some chess, but I just played 2 long games. That game was long. That's the kind I didn't want to go in overtime. I just decided to just go for it. And the game before that was really long. It was really long, you know. He said, "Dang," he said, "Blow your heart, bro. He was playing with you." Hey, Wayne Martin, no, he wasn't. He was trying to. How's he playing? He couldn't complete a pass. I mean, he could say anything he want to say. You know what I'm saying? He could say like the last 3 seconds. He could have downed it, or I could have used my timeouts, you know, or something like that. But he's one of the guy that want to throw. Every pass he threw in the end zone hit my guys. Every one hit my guys. The first 2 touchdowns he threw was high balls. My guys could have had them. I mean, he should have thrown at least 13 interceptions, man. instead of 2. It should have been 13. Every pass was contested. He didn't have nobody. He hardly ever had a guy that was open. His number one open guy was the zig. And once I picked the play to take his zigs, he never had nobody open. And he'd throw it to guys, and they would just bounce in the air, and nobody would catch it. Because my guys don't have these abilities. The Bengals not built like that, man. His team have 8 X factors. They got 4 on offense, 4 stars on offense, and 4 on defense. They defensive ends got X factors. The corners got X factors. You know what I'm saying? The CPU is going to do everything. They're not going to drop those picks like the Bengals drop them. My guys, he throwing it right to my guys. They just won't catch him. He was talking about he was going to blow me out and all this old stuff. He should have lost. And if my guy, think about this. If he would have got that fumble on that last drive, this game would have already been over. They made my guy fumble, and he picks it up. Did he run it back and score? There early in the game, when I was finna score, I was on the goal line. He got a 2-yard interception and ran it back for a touchdown. You see what I'm saying? He got free stuff, man. All this stuff came free, and he still almost lost against the Bengals. So he could say what he wanted to say. I mean, he won because I didn't want to play no more. I could have kicked the field goal, won and went in overtime. I went for the win because I had been on here for a while. That game was a long game, and I wanted to leave it, win, lose, or draw. I didn't want to go in overtime. He wasn't even scoring no more. If I go in overtime, he gonna throw me a pick where my guy's gonna drop him. I know I got a chance, and if he score, I'm gonna go back and score it too. And then he gonna throw me some more balls. I mean, that's how the game was going. You know, he got X factors. That's just pretty much all to it. You got 500 stars. You play him again. 1,000 for the win. That's too long, Wayne Martin, man. That is too long. That's a whole nother hour. That's almost a whole nother hour, man. You say he's not gonna win? John, stop it. You beat me with the Bengals. Man, you shouldn't even have won. That's the thing. But I'm finna get out of here. You know, we can play later or something like that. We can play sometimes, but not right now, man. Not right now. It's already late. I already streamed today. I mean, look at my eyes. My eyes are not even open. They like this. You see what I'm saying? I just streamed chess for about 4.5 hours. I've been on here for like 3 hours. That's like 7.5 hours. You see what I'm saying? And you still almost got it, man. If I'd had some timeouts, I would have scored. But I didn't have no timeouts. I took one penalty, you know, trying to find plays. You kept talking, making me forget what plays I was going to pick. You wouldn't stop. Your controller was shh. You know, it was doing all that. You said, whatever that is, whatever your gamer tag is, you said for all you streamers, I'm going to add you. Add me. I'm going to add you back. You said I want to play you while you on. Yeah. You got to follow this. You follow the stream. So hit the exclamation notify. Hit the exclamation notify, you know. You said you've been at work, Wayne Martin. Yeah, man. So I didn't stream 7.5 hours already. That's 1/3 of a day, and it's already like 3:30. But I'll play you with the Bengals again, man. I mean, other than all the drop picks. You know, they play good. They cover good. It ain't just you. They do this every day. They can win. I can win so many games if I use other teams with like you did with X factors, because the CPU going to catch it for you. They're going to make the plays. I mean, of course you know that. You know, but for them to be a naked and delayed throws and stuff like that, all the stuff that got to go against them, they did pretty good. They could have won overtime. They could have won. They could have won with the last pass, and they was going to win if the dude didn't fumble on our last drive. That's what saved you. The fumble, and you scored. That's what saved you. You was already talking about, I don't care. You was already talking about how you didn't care if I won. Because you thought I was finna win the game, and then my guy fumbled. Your guys have that ability to make the quarterbacks fumble. I don't have these options. You got people all over the field. You got 8 of them, dude. You got 8, and I got one quarterback with nothing special. He's never on fire, and he got a delay throw. It's just like he don't have an X factor. He played the exact same he did before they gave it to him. Nothing special. Nothing special, man. He said, that's not no excuse. That's what happened, man. I mean, I could have kicked the field goal. I mean, it's a reason why you use the good teams, man. I mean, but it was a GG's, man. It was a GG's. We had opportunities to fumble. I mean, I can't control the fumbles. I can't control that, but you know, it was still a good game, man. It was still a good game. The Bengals. That's my team, so I like using my team. He said, "Don't do that." He ready to play. He probably is. He ain't played 7.5 hours. He probably is ready to play. And then he got the little cheating teams. You know, he probably is, but I'm ready to get off here, man. I'm ready to get off here. We'll play one day. It's no big deal. I don't even like playing people back to back anyway, even if we win. But he had a couple of people that was playing decent. I mean, he couldn't stop me. So basically, it's gonna come down to whoever had the ball last. And I had the ball last a couple times, but his CPU, they made plays on my guys. His user never made no plays. Everything was CPU. That's the thing. Yo, it's hard for me to beat those teams, man. It's hard for me to beat those. I do it every day. It's hard for me. They have a big advantage over me. But I know so much and so many plays and stuff that I can beat them. So I don't worry about it. He said he don't use the Chargers. I don't know who you use. I don't even care who you use. That's the thing about me. I don't care. You hear people say, "Oh, you gonna go get the Packers? You can't use the Packers." I don't care who you. You can use the Chargers again. I don't even care. I use my Bengals. I'm just saying that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it came down to the wire. I mean, okay, you won. My guys did. They did good. I could have took a field goal. You know, I went for the win. Came down to the wire. You know, so that was just that. It just came down to the wire, man. I mean, it can come down to the wire again, and you can do the same thing with another team. You know what I'm saying? I could get my playoff, and I might get it come down to the wire. You know, it's like that. But he said, "I just don't like the excuses." That's not an excuse, man. I just said my dudes played good. It came down to the wire, and your guys won. You know what I'm saying? I said I could have kicked the field goal, tied the game up. I went for the win. I didn't get it. End of story. Your guys won. See what I'm saying? That's that. But it came down to the wire. It was like this. Who got the ball last, and that's what happened. So that's not an excuse. It's not an excuse, man. It came down to the wire. But I'm finna I'm finna check this comment real quick on something else before I go. I mean, and do you got a good? You got a good little scheme. You got a good little scheme too, but you know, I'm the defensive man. So as far as your scheme, it was just a matter of time before I take everything away, and I start taking your stuff away, and every pass was a 50-50. You know they're gonna give it to the X Factors. They did good, man. We lost. We played good. You said you was like that. You know what I'm saying? And you won. He won by a field goal. I went for it. Didn't get it. That happens, man. That happens. You go for it, don't get it. You lose. That's what happened to me. Trying to see somebody on kick. Right now I can't see your dashboard. I can't see if y'all said something. Let me look at my phone. Just so you can kick the field goal. You gave me the ball back on. No, you was trying to do. You was trying to score. You was trying to score. You want to throw that ball. My son do the same thing. And sometimes it don't work out for him. He ended up losing the game that he should win. Yeah, you could have. At that point, you could have. I don't know what you could. You could have ran the ball, nailed it, and make me burn the timeout. We could have did that, and then let's see what happened. But you thought your guy was going to make a play. You know, you thought he was going to highball it, and I can't pick it. You thought it was, you know, they say that you can't pick it, they won't react, and that's what you thought was going to happen. I mean, but take away that, right? Like, you still could have won. But before that, I had the ball. The freaking game gave you a fumble 7, a fumble 6, when I'm finna win the game. You see what I'm saying? The events was going like that. You was already talking about how you was already saying how you don't care. Then all of a sudden you was the best in the world again, and I wasn't gonna beat you. First you start off saying you was gonna blow me out. You was gonna blow me out by this. Gonna blow me out. You know what I'm saying? And then the first thing you said, I can't stop your scheme. I can't stop your scheme. I can't stop you. You bet me and guarantee me I wouldn't get a stop this whole game. And now like you almost threw an interception just then. And then you came right back and threw an interception in the end zone. That's the first thing that you said I wasn't going to stop you. And that's when I realized, yo, this guy can't throw. His guy is just reacting. You know what I'm saying? So, you gave me a couple turnovers in the game. I should have had at least 13. It's no big deal, man. It's no big deal. I don't know what I had. I think I had some timeouts. I ain't saying I had 3, but I think I had some going down to when I went down there to score in overtime. I thought I used a timeout. But okay, well you run a timeout and you win the game. But before that, I should have won the game. The game gave you a fumble 6. You know what I'm saying? You didn't do it. They on CPU, your X Factors did it. You know what I'm saying? You playing coverage. They did it. And that's how you, other than that, we don't have this conversation. We won't be having this conversation if that don't happen. But it did happen, so I got a chance to go back down there and score. It's okay, man. Nah, he can have it. He won the game. I made a bad decision. I should have kicked it. He won. GG's in the chat. It's okay. But I'm out of here, y'all. I had none. You could have won. All right. You won the game. So the same thing happened. You won the game. I could have tied it up, but you won. You know, my guy don't fumble, and you get a free touchdown, I win. And you know what I'm saying? But you won. It came down to you last. You won. So that's that. I can't do nothing about it, man. Your team beat my team. So that's that. By a field goal. Well, I'm out of here, y'all. I appreciate y'all though. I'm out of here. It's only 9 people on here. It's almost 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm out of here. Holla. Out of here. Holla.